That's why we're struggling to get it out.
Have some more money, please.
Back on this one today, swapping this radiator. This one just looks straighter, the old one's curved like a banana. You've probably seen me moaning about it in a previous video. And I've not sent any plugs or air taps for this one or brackets, it's literally just a radiator. So I'll have to take the new old ones out, if that makes sense. Get some dust sheets down because it's all carpeted, but it's all floored in there now. And then we can get the heating filled up. Nightmare, I hate it when stuff like this happens. I'd have been done on this job if it weren't for this. But yeah, we'll get it sorted. Oh, I've got the baffles to put in as well. Because they didn't send any baffles out with these tall radiators. So I've got to try and get the baffles in, figure out how they go. And then get them done as well. I don't know if the camera shows it very well, but you can see how bowed that is. It's hard to show. It's probably easy when it was on the wall, but it's got a big curve in it. And they told me to try and straighten it. Well, they originally said it was the way I carried it in. They basically turned around and said they wouldn't be sending a replacement out because it was the way it's been handled. I wasn't very happy, so I said basically to my supplier, I'm not paying for them then. So I pay for the others, but I'm not paying for this one because it's damaged. And then they reluctantly sent me a new one out. But yeah, shocking. Hopefully this new one's straight. At least that one's straight. Right, we'll get the... This one doesn't need a baffle in, but we'll have to change the air taps, change the bungs out. These are left and right and threaded, so I just have to wind them out the old radiator, put them in, and then we can get filled up. You have to be so careful with these because there's no shoulder to grip on. So that's a standard thread one, but the opposite side will be, so it'd be righty tight. Sorry, left. Yeah, the opposite way around. So it's normally lefty loosey, righty tighty, but these righty loosey, lefty tighty on the other end. Yeah, so they don't even send any touch-up paint. But there's no shoulder to get a spanner on. That's why I use my smooth jaw Nipexes, and it doesn't mark. It doesn't mark the ends. So yeah, I know I just put them in with a bit of Boss White or Jet Blue. There is a fibre washer in there, but I just Jet Blued them up on the other one. This rod kicks in from about that column. It's not even in the middle. It's literally, yeah, it's terrible. It's not me being fussy, is it? That is crap. For the cost of the rads, that rad was nearly 500 quid, so it's rubbish, I think. You'll see this one we have to screw in the opposite way around, he says. Get it started and then go back. It's because these radiators are made in sections, so you can wind them together depending how many sections you need, and it will tighten up itself. Yeah, I just put the grips on, put the smooth jaws on there, and it doesn't mark them. They haven't sent any instructions out with these baffles, but normally these go on the flow just to deflect the water up to the top, so that'll block the first rail off. And I don't even know how you get them in. Does it go in that way? And if it's supposed to go in that way, and then that pushes, it probably does, and then that blocks the first port. It probably goes like that. Yeah, that's probably right. I don't think you're going to get the spring through the hole. Trouble is, if I drop it in the rad, I'm crap straight. And if I've got, worst case scenario, if I've got these not on the flow, I'll just spin the rad. I don't think you can go that way. It might. I don't know, why did they send instructions out? I think I was wrong actually. I think they go that way like that, and then that tail pushes against the thing. There'd have been nothing to stop it falling out, just sit the other way, but then I think it'd have just sprung out. So I think that's how it goes. And that screws in there. A bit awkward, but that's how they do go. It's just getting filled up. I've only just cracked the fill loop on. There's no power on the boiler, so Sparky's still got the power off, so there's no pressure gauge. I'm just having a quick walk around, make sure we've got no leak. They wanted me to package it back up as well, but all I'm going to do is take it back to my suppliers like that. There's no way I'm going to spend 15 minutes packaging it back up. I haven't even been paid to swap it, so yeah, if they'd paid me, I'd have packaged it, but you know, you can't do, I'm literally working for free changing that radiator anyway, so there's no way they're getting it packaged back up. Suppliers can do that. This rad's not heating up, it's on the right side, But that baffle has pushed too far through, it's pushed past the point, so it's not stopping the water, it's just going all the way through. It should have gone up against the first stop. I can't pull it back out. That is ridiculous. It's whether I take the rad off and try and push it through from the other end, but these rads are flipping heavy. You'd have thought as soon as it pushed through, it would have pulled back. All that's happening is the water's going straight along the bottom, because that is just loose as a goose. Now I'll have to see if I can get it out. I've been out in like 10 minutes. Nightmare job. That baffle is only supposed to fit up against that first column, and what's happened is, as I've tightened that bushing on that spring, it's popped it through, which is not supposed to happen. And now I cannot get it back out, and all that's happening is the water's going straight along the bottom and not heating the rad up, because it's just hanging loose in the rad. You get why it creeps up a little bit, but and I cannot get that baffle out. I think what's going to, like, if I could compress the spring, I would get it, because I can't compress the spring. I've tried twisting it, I've tried pushing it. I can't even like knock it through the next one, because I thought I might be able to knock it all the way through and out. Right, I've come up with a patented baffle removal tool. What you do is you jam it on a bit of a 15 copper, and you wiggle like mad, and you try and work it out the other end of the rad. Because it goes through one way and not the other. It's there now, one more. It's there. Can you see it? It's there, look. The last one's smaller because you've got the threads, it's a right pain. I've literally got it to that end now, but it won't come past there. Thank God for God's small mercy. It took me about an hour to get that out there. I don't know how it managed to push past, but it did. Hopefully this time it doesn't do it again. Nightmare. All that's supposed to happen is that goes in, and then that goes in like that, and then that bush pushes against it and holds it tight in, but somehow it managed to pop past the first column. That rad is getting red hot now, all the way to the top and all the way through on every column. All I can say is thank God for that. That's this job done. I'll just nip round and check the rest of them. Oh, I need to put some inhibitor in yet as well, but yeah, we'll get some inhibitor in it and then we'll go in. Back on this one today, we're just putting a tower scaffold up the gable end. We're going to drop a new liner down. This is the one where the line is split. So I've got a new starter piece. I'm going to take this register plate off here, and yeah, we'll see if we can get it dropped down. It might not be that easy, this one, but sometimes they'll go straight down, sometimes they're a little bit more of a challenge, but hopefully it's an easy one. We've still got to do the ventilation on this one, CO alarm, and yeah, get it all sorted for the customer. First job before we do anything is get everything protected down. I've got some sheets down. I'm going to get some of this carpet protected down here as well, because this could be a little bit sooty. There's no ornaments or anything in the house, but soot, there's nothing worse than soot. So yeah, we'll get everything protected. This stuff here is to make you like, what it does is it insulates the edge of the flue, because you want to keep your flue gases nice and hot so you get the best pull on it. So you're going to have to tip this stuff back in at the end. We'll try and get it all out. I mean, it's just, there might be a few bags of it in there. It's not asbestos or anything like that. It's just like, yeah, it's just fish food, isn't it? And I don't want this all to come at once. The bucket. Plenty of brackets anyway. I ran out of buckets and it came a bit quick. We've got this big bag. That's why you get everything protected down. I knew there'd be a fair bit in there. Alright, we was there. That was the rest of the vermiculite we got out of the chimney. My mate's just at the top chopping the pot off, and I've just done the vent hole. So yeah, all that needs to go back in at the end. Definitely got it connected at the top, hasn't he? Disconnected. It's off the hang, it's off the bottom, isn't it? You've got a 5 inch and put it down. That's just the register plate. Should be free of that. I've got all the screws out there.
Just wondering if we can we pull that out and...
What's that? You won't get that plate out?
We won't.
No, 'cause it's all...
oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Just I think it'll give us a bit more room, won't it?
Yeah, it would do, but the trouble is the way they've done it, it's resting on the tiles, you see.
Yeah.
See, I don't think you're going to get it out very easily. That's where it's split. Can't make that. That's why I was struggling to get it out. All them bricks come out with it. I would say it's snagged originally. Look at the state. Anyway, all we've got to do now is have a good clean up, drop the new one down, get it all sorted. Yeah. This line is only 12 years old as well. I should have gloves on. I know I should have gloves on. I don't wear gloves. We did think about feeding a 5 inch down it, but I don't think we've got a 5 inch line down that. This needs to be a 6 inch anyway for this appliance. So that's the worst bit from that three. I ain't got your rope yet.
Put the torch in there.
Yeah, this is when he drops it. He goes all the stuff goes straight in my face.
All the hammer hits you.
It looks fairly straight. Oh no, there is a bend on it. There is a bend on it. I just swept all that up. Kind of ways you're filling me out here. Have some more money, please.
Please, sir.
There we go. There we go. Oh. There's a bit more of the line there.
I think the hammer's just landing on top there, Tom.
Yeah.
A bit patient, isn't he? Just, so I'll go out there. I'll shout to you.
Yeah, that's alright, mate. Hopefully the new line comes down a bit easier than the old one came out. There's like a bend, what I've just shown you, about a metre up on the chimney. They used to build a bend in when it used to back at the open fire deck. Yes?
Tom, go slowly, it's coming down now.
Roger. Yeah, Roger.
Do you want Tom to pull a bit?
Right, we're coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah, steady. Yeah, steady. It's quite tight.
It's quite tight.
Pull. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pull. Steady. Yeah, Roger. It's tight, man.
Say it's tight, Darren.
Oh!
I'll give hand a...
Yeah, you go round and help them.
No.
All right.
Around there as well.
All right, yeah.
Only one person up in that.
All right, yeah.
Hand pulling it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Roger. Yeah. Oh.
Go again.
Hang on, we might be on that bend. I can see it. Have you got a stick or a pot? Have you got a brush or something? We're just on that bend now. We're about a metre away. Oh yeah, it might be coming. I've just got to get the starter piece made onto this now, and then we'll pull it back up a little bit. So they just self-tap on. I'll have to cut the end off this, self-tap that on with some spice cement, and then happy days. Yeah. No, let's go. We've got to cut past where he's still bolted. There. Yeah, sorry. Please. Chasing your tail with it all the time. Yeah, not too bad. What you've got to do is you've just got to fix this onto there now with some self-tapper screws. I'm going to put some heat-proof silicone in there as well. And then we've got to push that up and then clamp it back onto the register plate. Where did I put them screws? I don't know if I need to drill a little hole first or whether they'll just literally self-tap. Got it, hasn't it? That's on. Now we just got to push that up. Yeah, can you push it up? I said don't let him like chuck out down that chimney a minute because we had to... Might re-drill that, you know.
Do I try this back?
Yeah. Because that other one was in at a weird angle anyway. You gotta push it up.
It's the joy of YouTube, you actually the struggle, do you?
No. That one was in at a really weird angle before.
So I'll drill out a little pilot hole.
Yeah, I might need to drill it. I might be able to get it back in, but as I say, that one was in at a weird.
Can you see the hole?
The hole's there, yeah. That's in.
That sounds like
That's how it was.
That went home.
Beautiful. Just need to get some Azzy rope around there on non-asbestos rope, and we can get all that vermiculite poured back down and get the stove back in. Right, I put some non-asbestos rope in there so we can get this stove back in now. Actually, he's finishing the top bit, and then we just got to get a serial alarm and then do all our safety checks on it. So smoke test 1, where we block the top off, light a bomb, make sure no smoke comes out the chimney, and then we do spillage and smoke tests like on a gas fire really. Give it a good spray down with some WD-40, make it look brand new again. Stops it drying all smeary. My mate's just got some kindling so we can light a small fire.
Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
It's really on fire. Sometimes it pays to light them a little bit with the door open. Let's get it pulling, but this one should be alright. We can do a spillage test on this now. Thank you so much for watching the video. All the support is greatly appreciated. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, something a little bit different. I have been super busy this last couple of weeks. I worked last weekend as well, Saturday, Sunday, so I'm a little bit slower replying to comments than I normally am, but I always do get around to replying to everyone, and I do my best to do that because I really appreciate it. And I think if somebody takes the time to comment on my video, I think it's only polite to comment back. But yeah, I have been a little bit slower, so I do apologise for that. What we got coming up in the channel in the next few weeks, I've not filmed much like this last week because I've been really busy, but I've had a few not so good jobs. I mean, I changed a macerator yesterday. I was absolutely minging that one. I've had a few bits and bobs that'll be coming up on the channel. Not all of my jobs go this badly. I do a lot of like basic plumbing jobs as well, like kitchen tap changes. I changed some basin taps yesterday. There's just bits and bobs, but I don't always film them because I like to show the struggle side of the job sometimes, and so I think these can make more interesting videos. It's certainly more interesting for me to edit it anyway, because I can show you changing like a siphon 500 times, or I could do bits like this that I'm not doing all the time, like them baffles in the radiator. They were a pain, to be honest with you, and I was starting to lose my temper. I don't know if you could tell in the video, but sometimes when you lose your head, you're better off just to almost walk away. You know, you've got to keep you cool. But yeah, they were super annoying, and that liner, it took some getting out. I think it was just snagging, but again, it just makes a little bit more interesting content. But I don't want to just show it. Almost like puts me in a worse light, if that makes sense. It almost looks like all of my jobs go wrong, but it's not like that all the time. So I just thought I'd say that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will do my very best to get a video out again for this Friday. I don't know what it would be. It might be that minion macerator we did. I've got some other footage that I filmed still from last year. I've got like a big project I filmed, and it's just getting around to editing and everything really. Just limited on time, and if I had more time I could probably, I don't know if I could make the videos better because I do my best, but yeah, if I had more time potentially I could make them better. But yeah, if you did enjoy, make sure you hit the like button. If you didn't hit the dislike, I'm gonna catch you all Friday hopefully. Thank you for watching.
Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.